All right, guys, so we got some more news about Kingdom Hearts 4. It's about time. It's about time. Tetsuya Nomura, he finally giving us some information. So I'm just going to go through this together, see what we can gather. All right, so first thing, let's see what we got here. Many of your works have complex settings, but how do you manage to bring it all together for when you have to record voice lines? Honestly, I don't think they understand everything either on the day of recording when the staff other than myself explains the settings and characters to the voice actors during the recordings. They sometimes ask me to confirm if it's okay to do it like that, and there are times when I have to say no, it's not okay, laugh. But there's no room around it because I'm the only one who understands the part of the characters that haven't been drawn. So I'm the only one who can think about the complex story and all the different directions it can go. On the other hand, I also actively encourage the staff to question and point out things to me. Is there something like a settings reference book? I have something that I personally write down and remember, including periods that are not depicted. I write down the footsteps of important people and future developments. So you don't share that information? Of course not. I keep it to myself, laugh. However, I do make sure that the staff know that they need to know by writing, settings, explanation all at once in the middle of the scenario. All right. So I like that. I like that. Quick thing, Tetsuya, if it's possible, whenever this series is over, give us a handprint of that reference book. Put it, I don't care. I don't care if it's $100. I don't care if it's $200. Include it in the final, whatever the final Kingdom Hearts game is, because it'll be kind of cool to kind of see like a full breakdown of what he's thinking when, how he keeps track of everything, how like there might be hidden things in that notebook that we might never see in the game. So I'm very curious about that. Get that reference book. So that's my only thing is like, whenever if they're able to bring out that reference book, awesome. I would love to have it. All right, so let's keep going. In the Kingdom Hearts series, there are many foreshadowing elements that span the series. So how do you keep track of those? As I mentioned previously, I write a lot in my notes, but I also make sure that the staff remember, and I like watching videos. So I watch playthrough videos and reviews on YouTube. Basically, rather than looking back at my notes, I make sure that the staff remembers what happens in past titles. All right, so all you streamers out there who streaming Kingdom Hearts, you're helping them, man. Keep streaming that Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. You stream the whole collection, you just so you know. Tetsuya might be watching. So that's good. That's good. Nomura might be watching. So all right, let's keep it going. What else we got here? This year, Kingdom Hearts Missing Links is also scheduled for release on mobile devices. Do you have any concerns that by developing important stories for apps and portable game consoles, you would end up with more players who can't keep up with the story? It's a very good question. Let's see how he answers it. Honestly, I do, laughs. That's why we're developing a story that takes place in a time frame that's much earlier than the Kingdom Hearts timeline on consoles. However, as people say, the newly announced Kingdom Hearts 4 is really like a Kingdom Hearts 13. Is that a hint? Why is he calling it 13? Why is he calling it Kingdom Hearts 13? This guy drops hints everywhere, man. There's a reason why he's calling it Kingdom Hearts 13. That's just like an unusual thing to say. All right, let me keep going. As there are natural connections even with non-numbered titles, and I think that will allow people to enjoy the series even more deeply. However, this time, both Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4 has been created with stronger focus on being new titles rather than sequels. For example, as a new experiment, we have had staff who have not been involved in Kingdom Hearts series before participate in writing the scenario. Of course, I will be edited it in the end, but I don't think it will be positioned as work that needs to be done in the sense that the writer who has never been involved in Kingdom Hearts series is creating a new base. After all, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is a better described as a blank history. So it also based on the premise that there are things missing. If you know about it, you can enjoy it more deeply. All right, so I like this. So he's using this opportunity to help bring up I guess newer hires, newer people, a little bit younger in the Square Enix branch, and kind of like letting them kind of like get their feet wet But because it's not like the main Kingdom Hearts 4 game, they can kind of like, they don't have to worry as much. They just probably need to check in with a couple things, but it allows that team to kind of like work and kind of like do something new and maybe something different without feeling the stress of like all the games that came before it. I like this. This is a great way to develop the team. Just as it is difficult to catch up on a long-running manga series from the very first title, the Kingdom Hearts series has so many titles that it seems to have the same problem. What are your thoughts in regards of new fans that might try playing these series? All right, let's see how he responds. That's what I would like to know, Laughs. As I mentioned earlier, I'm thinking of Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4 as a kind of reset. I felt like I'd finished with Kingdom Hearts 3 and wanted to start again. So I've brought in new writers and even changed the logo to make it easier for new people to get involved. So that's what change of the logo was about. If you remember how the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 goes, you'll understand that Sora ends up like that because he's resetting the story in a way. So Kingdom Hearts 4 should be easier to get into than before. I think that if you like the series, you'll feel like this is it. But I'm also hoping that as many new players as possible will play it. Yeah, so this makes sense. I mean, it is the 4th game and it's been going like Kingdom Hearts came out like 2002. So they've had so many years of like, and then they had, they had different games in between then. So like, it would make sense that if obviously Square Enix is looking at this game as another pillar to them to make, make that money. So it would make sense that they would try to make the game as open and fresh as possible. So, and I do think that the lore in Kingdom Hearts can get a little lost a little bit, and I'm someone who I played all of them. I think at least I played all the games at least 3 times. So, and I still have to go on YouTube sometime and watch some explained videos on certain things that I just didn't catch. So I can imagine if they brought out Kingdom Hearts 4 and they kept that kind of like story going, it might be like it'll just make it even harder for newer people to go in, So this is a good idea. I agree that I like that they're doing this. This makes a lot of sense. The one thing I would say though is it's good to be open so that everybody can enjoy it on the fun, but please don't forget what made Kingdom Hearts great to begin with. So yeah, you want to try something new and different, great. But if it's too different or completely just like where you kind of question, is this even a Kingdom Hearts game? That's the bad way to go. So what I would say is I think you got to meet halfway. So you can start a new journey. I'm looking forward to it, but make sure that those characters, Sora, Riku, Kairi, those 3, you gotta make sure they can mature, because I assume that maybe in this next Kingdom Hearts game, maybe Sora and all of them, they're probably gonna be a few years older. I don't think he's gonna be the same age. He might be 2 or 3 years older. So they're probably gonna do a little time skip. I would think. I could be wrong, but I think they would. You gotta make sure those 3 characters still feel the same and still like because those 3 characters are the pillar of the series, so you gotta make sure that they're handled correctly. All right, so let's see what we got next here. Okay, at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts, there's a monologue that goes, "I've been having weird thoughts lately. Like, is this for real or not? What does this mean? Or what does that mean?" The name Cortratum didn't exist at the time, but the idea was there. It was a long preparation for the day when I would reach this point. Laugh. So it was actually a foreshadowing that took 20 years. Then do you see a future where Kingdom Hearts series will be completed? This isn't a dream that only have a few years left until I retire. And it looks like, will I retire or will I finish the series first? Laugh. However, I'm making Kingdom Hearts 4 with the intention of it being a story that leads to the conclusion. Okay. So that phrase of Kingdom Hearts 4 is like Kingdom Hearts 13. There's something in there that's loopy. And this makes sense. Most writers, most creators, they usually, before they do anything, even manga writers, they already know, like, this is how the story's gonna end, this is how it starts, and let's figure out the middle part and how we get to that end, So that doesn't surprise me that he already had a plan of how he wants to wrap this up. and that initial line is probably gonna be a very important key piece to that. I would say this: I don't see Kingdom Hearts ending. I don't see Square Enix giving up on this. Could it possibly be when Nomura says, "This is my last Kingdom Hearts game"? Great. Okay, so goodbye, but I don't see Square Enix finishing this, man. This makes too much money for them. It's a great series. Maybe they can move on beyond Sora. Maybe that's how Kingdom Hearts end. And then the new kind of Kingdom Hearts thing will be with a whole new bunch of cast. I don't know, maybe hundreds of years later, or a different reality, or a different whatever, you know? But that, I don't know if Kingdom Hearts will be done. Or at least if they finish Kingdom Hearts, that combat system that they made, they're gonna figure out some way to carry that over to whatever the next title is. But my thing is, I think this is like a Legend of Zelda for Square Enix. So if Nomura leaves, I'm pretty sure. I mean, why else would you be training the younger guys to kind of like get ready, get their feet wet, you know? So I'm thinking that, yeah, I don't see Kingdom Hearts ending anytime soon. But then again, at the same time, how many more Kingdom Hearts games is he gonna be able to make, you know, and be a part of? I mean, the Kingdom Hearts 1, 2002. Kingdom Hearts, then Kingdom Hearts 2, 2004. Wait, you know what? Let's look. I don't remember this stuff, man. Let's look this up really quick. Yeah. So, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Let's see here. Let's how did they? Here we go. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2002. Kingdom Hearts 2 was 2005, and then of course we had to wait a long time for Kingdom Hearts 3. So they had games in between, obviously, but. And then Kingdom Hearts 4. I just find it hard to believe that Square Enix will end this series after Nomura wraps it up. To me, I just don't see that happening, man. They've been making money on this since 2002, you know? But I could be wrong. But my thing is, like I was saying before, I think he'll finish up whatever story he wanted, with whichever story he planned out from the beginning. And then once that's over, I feel like either two things gonna happen: that gameplay mechanic, they're gonna carry it off into a new series, whether that'll be Kingdom Hearts with a bunch of new characters or something else. But that is it. So we got some good new information. The only thing else I would add with all of this as well is that thank you, Nomura, for coming out with some info, but still, bro, TGS, you gotta drop a new trailer. For Missing Link and for Kingdom Hearts 4. Thank you for the information, but I need a trailer. We all need a trailer. So TGS, still hoping. I'm still praying. Give us a trailer, all right? Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other YouTube videos. See you in the next one.